Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to make this video since I love over-the-knee boots. I've got my Stuart Weitzman Lowlands and Tielands over there. We're going to be reviewing them today. We're going to be showing you how to style them. We're going to be showing you how to protect and clean. And I have a very affordable dupe that's very similar for a fraction of the price. So stay tuned. This video is the second part of my autumn styling video series. If you haven't checked out the first one, make sure to click on the link up above. But if this is your first time that you've stumbled onto my videos, hi, my name is Jane. I make videos on fashion, luxury, and shopping mindfulness. If that's something that you're interested in, then be sure to press the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of the videos. Because I live in Canada, boots is an absolute must in my closet, and it's a great way to stay warm and look chic in the fall and winter time. I have a couple pair of Stuart Weitzman boots here. So I have the Lowland, and I have two pairs of the Tielands here in the black and in the cognac color. So the Tielands are my personal favorite because of the chunkier heel, and it's not too high, so it's pretty comfortable. I actually don't own any of the Highland boots just because the heel is a little bit too high, which makes them harder to style casually, and they're not as comfortable. From my experience wearing and owning these Stuart Weitzman boots, I found 4 pros and 4 cons to consider before you make a purchase. So the first and most important pro is definitely the leg circumference, and this is probably the reason why most people want Stuart Weitzman boots. So as someone that's petite, or if you have thin legs, it's very important to find a pair of over-the-knee boots that won't fall or slouch as you walk. And this is the reason why most people do like Stuart Weitzman, because their circumference is about 13.8 inches, which is a lot slimmer than most other over-the-knee boots, especially the cheaper alternatives. The second pro to these boots is that it's a very sleek and minimalistic design. There's no bulky hardwares or any zippers. The only thing it has is this little tie at the back, which you can cinch up the back to make it a little bit tighter around your thighs. So the third pro is that there's a heel height for everybody, and you can pick a height that you're comfortable with. So it starts out with the Lowlands, which is about 1.2 inches, and then it's the Midlands, which is about 1.6. The Tielands are about 2.8, and the highest is the Highland, which is a whopping 3.7 inches. And for the fourth and final pro, it's really that the leather is supposed to be better quality than, say, a cheaper alternative, and it's supposed to be more comfortable as a result of that. And I do find that the Lowlands and the Tielands are quite comfortable, and it's supposed to look more expensive, I guess, because of the sleek fit. All right, so now it's time for the cons. So the number one con, which is not going to be a surprise to you, is that these boots are hella expensive. Each one is around $1,000, so that's definitely a lot of money to drop on a pair of boots. All right, for con number 2, it's that most of their boots are made in suede leather, which is a delicate leather, and it really does not like water very well, and water can turn the soft, supple leather into a very hard leather. So that's definitely something to avoid, which doesn't help since you're going to be wearing these boots in the fall and winter when there's going to be rain, there's going to be snow, and if you're in Canada, my personal favorite, salt. So I kind of wish that Stuart Weitzman made more boots in leather versus the suede, so it's easier to clean. So for con number 3 is these little ties at the back. So it depends on which version you get. So some of the newer ones, they're made of suede leather. The older ones, for example, my Lowland, they're actually made of this nylon material. So it's very slippery, and the ties will tend to unravel over time. And then eventually they're just loose and hanging in the back, which is not great. I find that the suede leather ones have a little bit more friction, and they stay in place a lot better. Okay, so for the fourth con, I actually had some color transfer issues for this brown pair. So it's not going to be much of an issue if you're going to be wearing dark denim underneath or going bare-legged, but I was actually wearing a pair of white jeans, and after taking the boots off, I noticed there was a patch of brown all throughout the jeans, which is kind of disappointing considering how much you're paying for these boots. So what I would do is I would roll down the boots. There's actually a strip of leather right where this connection area is, and I would just use a damp cloth or a damp paper towel and just wipe at it and see if any of the color comes off. If it does, you know there's going to be color transfer. Or you can waterproof spray the inside as well, let it dry before you wear any lighter denim or lighter pants. Okay, let's talk about how I protect and clean all of my boots. So something I like to do before I wear any of my boots is I spray them down with the Sapphire Invulner waterproofing spray. This brand is really nice because it's not supposed to cause any damage to the leather, and it can be used supposedly for bags as well. And what you do is you just spray the entire boot down with this, and you wait for 30 minutes for it to dry, and water should just bead off the boots and just roll right off. On the go, you can use one of these boot rescue wipes and you can just wipe away any soot stains or any stains that get on top of your boot because they will cause damage if you leave them on for a long period of time. And what I like to do before putting them away is make sure that they're dry. And you can also use a little suede brush and just brush them in one direction. And that way you can clean it of debris and you can clean it of any stains. And if that doesn't work, you can also use a suede eraser, which is nice for erasing away any stains, or just a pencil eraser as well if you don't have that. The important thing is to just rub in one direction and to not go back and forth. All right, now let's finally get to the ways that I would style the over-the-knee boots. In the first look, we're just wearing them over top of jeans. This is a great casual look that will keep you very warm as well. This is also great if your boots are a little bit loose and you need some extra fabric underneath to tighten them up. In look number 2, we can pair them with shorts. I like to wear flat over-the-knee boots when I wear shorts since it may look too risque with heeled over-the-knee boots. I think this look will look great with a longer duster, which is a meteor maxi cardigan or jacket, but unfortunately I don't own one yet. In the third look, I love how capes or ponchos look with over-the-knee boots. You can also wear them with dresses that end a few inches above the boots, like my fall lookbook video. This is probably my favorite way to wear these boots. In the fourth look, you can either wear the over-the-knee boots under maxi or midi dresses to keep warm and act like a sock boot, or you can wear them with maxi and midi dresses with a side slit for a more modern touch. If you want to save some money, I found a fantastic dupe alternative for the Stuart Weitzman Lowland boots. So this brand is by Goodnight Macaroon, and it's arguably better than the Stuart Weitzman boots because the heel height is only 2.25 inches, which is shorter than the Lowland, and the toe is actually a pointy toe, which means that it will elongate your legs more than the almond toe Stuart Weitzman Lowland. So I will leave my sizing down in the description box below. So I like to wear these dupes when the weather is not that great, or if it's raining or snowing and I really want to wear a pair of boots out, so that way I'm not so worried about rooting them. So let me just show you the comparison of these two boots side by side so you can kind of get an idea for them. They are very similar and I feel like they're a fantastic price for the amount of quality that you're getting. The only thing that might bother some people is the zipper in the back. So it's not as minimalistic as the Stuart Weitzman's, but they're nice because it's easier for you to get the boots on and off. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about the boots, please feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up or a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!